moving on to the penultimate song on the album, a song that I hold very close to my heart. A song that was inspired by a band that I hold very dear and close to my heart. Yes, a band that's always inspired me throughout my life. My favourite band, a band called Killing Joke. So this song is a nod, a kind of a tribute to them in many respects. Something totally different from anything we've recorded, and it's got a kind of almost an industrial, kind of sound to it, and it's all a song about going mad, really. It links into the previous song, depression and madness kind of reigns. And when we were recording it, it was great because I had some ideas what I wanted to do with it. And basically at the end of the song, it kind of goes off onto some kind of crazy kind of like tangent. And that's what I told Russ to do. I said, look, here's some lyrics. I laid down some vocal content. I said, just go to town on it and just do what you want and kind of chop it up and mess it around and make it sound insane. And I think he achieved that really, really successfully. So yeah, I think Mass Psychosis is definitely, again, one of my favourite tracks off the album, in so much so that when we were recording it, the day after we recorded it, our good friend Shane Embry from Napalm Death paid us a visit in the studio, and we gave him a listen through to the tracks we recorded, and for him that was the one standout track that he really liked as well. So it's good to hear that from someone that he's a good friend of yours and and you admire. It's good to know you're on the right track, and a great opportunity to do something different as well with the band. And I'm really proud of that song. Great.
Very Killing Joke inspired, this one. It's like Killing Joke, meets death metal. And the band were aware that I played for Killing Joke, or I'd been and played for Killing Joke in China. And so when I was looking at this song, one of the things I felt that I could bring to it that wasn't on the demo was like a tribal rhythm, along with the rhythms that had already been used, on the demos that Scott had programmed. So I suggested this again with the band in the rehearsal room. We just had a little bit of a go and they loved it. So when I was in the studio with Russ, we worked on it and developed, the ending to have this big tribal thing, which I think's worked out really cool, and I think the band thought that too. So it's there, yeah.
Now there's a bloody song. That one was 5 different people having 5 totally different ideas mixed into one song. We went into the studio individually, recorded individually the way that we thought we'd like to hear it, and then we gave all our individual pieces to Russ. He did his magic and came out with, which is a very different track for us, but it still sounds like us, so more power to it. I'll stand and fall by that track.
Something out of the box again. I wanted to write a track for Carl and for Frank, because they're both Killing Joke fans. We actually went to watch Killing Joke.
We did in Wolverhampton, yeah, absolutely. When there was gigs.
That's when the old brain decided, I'll do something for Carl, because he's, And funny enough, we've got a drummer in the band who was in Killing Joke.
Yeah.
So it all fell into place again.
It was, because when we were kind of putting the band, we're putting the album together, we didn't really get much chance to rehearse because the lockdown was.
We had about an hour and a half.
Yeah, we had two rehearsals, one of which was a photo session. So we only had about an hour and a half to kind of rehearse any songs. So we focused on the song Mass Psychosis in the rehearsal room, knowing that Spike had that Killing Joke connection. He kind of bring that edge to it. And as soon as we heard him doing what he was doing to it and adding that kind of tribal drumming edge to it, and that
he was coming in with the ideas.
It was incredible. It was incredible. It filled us with great confidence in his ability to do what he was going to do. And then obviously we kind of let him go off to the studio on his own and do it. He only had about 6 weeks to learn it all and do it. And based on what we heard in the rehearsal room with him doing Mass Psychosis, we knew we would work really well. So.
Yeah, the demo had a basic drum pattern, quite the same all the way through on the demo. He's just knocked it out of the park with this one. Definitely knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, absolutely. Something totally different. We're really pleased with that.